Action will begin on Daniel.
And the action's here, 3 to call.
King 4 offsuit.
We're going all in.
All in.
Moving all in. This could be it. Mike looking down at 7-5.
Why not?
You're calling?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
He makes the call.
I got one good one. Got a king. Okay, you got a 7-5.
Yeah.
14 total is what I got. You beat me once with this exact hand, the 7-5.
Daniel remembering the hand that turned the match earlier. If Mike Kosowski gets lucky again, he is a millionaire. To the flop.
There's a king. King. Oh, now you need an 8. That would be sick. I got a king. He needs an 8. An 8. An 8, and it's over. An 8, and it's over.
Come on.
Remember, Mike caught the 1-8 left in the deck earlier tonight to knock out Brian Barbosa. If he catches an 8 again, this match is over. The turn.
6. It's a good one for me. No 8. Back in action.
So Daniel in good shape to double up and work his way right back into this match. Only an 8 will give Mike the million.
Your heart's got to be pumping right now.
Yeah, it is.
We go to the river. An 8, and Mike wins!
Oh my gosh! Congratulations. Oh, look, the 8 is your lucky card. Huh?
Thank you.
The 8 is your lucky card, my wife. Unbelievable.
Thank you, guys. Oh, man. I don't believe it.
So did he call or did he?
He's called all in.
Yeah, he called all in. Okay. I think that's probably quite because with 3 blinds, if he opens to betting, basically the entire table is going to call and check it down.
Meanwhile, Amarov wants a count of the biggest stack, which is Walker.
Dynamite!
Oh, this is a really interesting option. This is where Amarov shoves over it. Oh no, Walker's all in too. There's nothing. Amarov is looking to
I'm sorry?
the American expression would be an unassisted double
That
play.
one, 985. And this one?
That's a baseball term.
You knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
I mean, I know what all the audience wants. We want to see the guy with all the chips call, snap off 2 people, rub $50 on his nipples.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
At least the first 2.
$900.
Wow.
I mean, they're in. Boom.
Wow, Amarov calls, putting 2 players at risk. Buttshammer and Tremzen fold. Javier Gomez.
Watch him wake up with jacks and go, like, what am I doing?
Oh, man. Gomez.
It's jacks. It's jacks. I called it.
Pocket hacks.
Hotas.
Wow, he reshoves.
This is sick.
Okay, it's not Hotas anymore.
So Gomez all in for 2.5 million. Amarov calls. We have a 4-way all in with 3 players at risk.
Thank God Alice is in the box.
It's queens for Gomez, jacks for Walker,
Oh, my goodness.
and kings for Amarov, who's got them all covered.
Wow.
And McDonald in there with 8-9 suited.
Who's almost got the who almost has the right and all I can say is it's a good thing that Alice is in the box.
If kings hold, she's not going to have to do much math.
Ну, то есть король, пас, валет и пас. Короли у меня. Или дамы, или тузы.
Дамы, наверное, надо ставить. Что? У тебя же могут быть валеты.
У меня, да, рейндж больше. А когда он, после меня...
We'll sort out the side pots later.
Yeah, exactly. Is that what he said in Russian? That's Russian for we'll sort out the side pots later.
Ну что, по-моему, мы быстрее на динер брейк идем.
Alice is thinking, please, no queen on the flop.
Here comes the flop.
There's a 9.
And 3 spades.
Wow.
And the queen of spades is in Gomez's hand.
Need to take a photo.
It's an ickle bit sweaty. Deuce of diamonds on the turn.
All of Prague is holding its breath.
The river card is the 6 of diamonds. That's a blank. Kings hold, and we get a triple elimination from the feature table.
If he has a spade, yes, but not this guy.
Unassisted triple play, ladies and gentlemen. Is that an EPT first?
That is awesome. I mean, I feel bad for all the guys that just got cold deck, but that was sick.
Challenge.
Daniel's in the hand?
Yes, sir. Come get it.
Yeah! I'm about to beat Daniel. Oh my God. Just a little raise. 300. 300 on top.
Just 3.
Just 3.
Okay, just because it's you.
So, he raised hundreds.
Oh, jeez. The water is warm. The water is warm. The water is warm. Come get in the pool. Come get in this pool. Bad call. Come swim in the
so is
pool.
this. Don't worry.
Bad.
This was equally bad.
This is magic. This is it.
This is it.
Yeah, it's the mind games.
3-way to the flop. A pair for Daniel.
Oh!
Check.
Stop it. Stop it.
He really is hilarious.
This is tough, man. 'Cause I told you this is where I get confused. Pre-flop, I knew what to do. But then after the flop,
Then
this
we
is where I
missed.
get-
You're like, wow, do I keep bluffing or not?
All right, I'll check. I'll check.
Oh, I screwed this hand up
I'll
already.
check.
Should have led for 50.
2 ways Kevin can make a straight now.
Oh, I screwed this hand up so bad. 200. 200 bucks. I really screwed up. I should have just bet 1,500 on the
I
flop.
think I could have less equity than I have right now.
I could have bet 15 on the flop.
Pretty
You
amazing.
coming? You coming? All right.
I'm in there.
All right.
I'm in the pool.
200.
The river card is an ace. Daniel's still good.
Oh, shoot. That's really bad for me. Check.
You're a liar.
You got ace?
You're a liar.
You got ace?
You're a liar.
Well, go ahead. Bet if you got an ace. Don't bet too much, though, because I'll run away.
I won't bet too much then.
You grab him deep.
I won't bet.
That's
600.
way too, come
That's
on,
not-
man. I'm not. I really have a weak hand. 50 bucks I would have gave you. Can't give you anything.
He's folded the best hand.
I bluffed Daniel! I didn't have anything! I didn't have anything! I missed everything! And I bet it like I had it! Yeah! Everybody, I just bluffed Daniel!
We did. It's true. Yeah. There, you're getting applause. You're getting applause.
Kings versus the ace queen of clubs.
And this dealer is doing his best to get more entries into this
Why?
pot. You know, he's like, I can get a couple $100K more into this prize pool.
Still open for this level. And there's the shove from Zhang.
No
And Kristen
way.
Bingo has queens.
What a gross
You
hand.
got to be kidding me. Bignall will get all the chips in. Cale Burton's happiest man in the world makes the call with the aces. Look at these hands. Aces, kings, queens, and the ace, queen of clubs.
Can you imagine if this is at a final table? One guy watching is just like, well, I make 3 pay jumps with this one hand hold. Oh my God.
Day 2 of the 100K Triton Super High Roller started off with a bang.
Jack 10-9.
This is absurd. Our dealer found a way to fit 4 hands onto the screen. Ivy enjoying his omelet. His kings are not in great shape.
You got a rigged deck, Tony.
There are no kings out there.
You got a rigged deck. You said this is a rigged deck.
Lots of rebuys. Lots of who's the aces?
Oh
Queen
my
in the
God.
window. It comes queen,
One
jack,
queen.
7. The sole remaining queen comes in on the flop. A 10 of diamonds comes on the turn. Can Bicknell's 3 queens hold up? The river is the 10. Queens full of 10s. Kristen Bicknell takes down a nice pot. Cale Burns is going to take down a really nice side pot.
There was 1 queen left. And Chrissy B is super healthy.
Lucky. What about Massa?
Well, Massa's picked up pocket 8s here. Could potentially raise. No, he just makes the call. Playing a bit carefully. Gus gets out of the way. Around to Tom Dwan, who, as you can see by the amount of chips in front of him, is having a very, very good day.
And that has inspired him to make the call with just a 5-3 offsuit.
So 4 to the flop. And here it comes. It is an ace 8-4 flop. Massive flop for Masa Kagawa, flopping middle set. Dwan has an inside straight draw.
Nothing there for Feldman. But he is going to make the continuation bet.
5,500.
5,500 is the amount. Sandor gets out of the way. Round to Massa now with his middle set.
A lot of blinking from the Japanese man. I wonder whether the expert players will be picking up on that. So he's sitting with him for quite a while.
He decides not to raise. He's just going to call here, trapping. Now,
is that pricing Tom Dwan in?
Well, with that many chips in front of you, like you mentioned earlier, you know, sometimes you can speculate with risky hands, and it looks like that's what he's doing. And he's reaching for chips, so he's not going anywhere. He makes the call, and we go to the turn. And the turn is a 2 of spades, so Tom Dwan's speculation has paid off. And he checks.
Check.
And Feldman checks as well, so it's over to Massa now, who at the flop was such a favourite. And now could be betting into, well, a storm, really.
Yeah, he's going to need the board to pair. We know he's not going to get Tom Dwan off this hand. Tom at the moment has the nuts.
11,000.
He bets 11,000. Now it's over to Durr. Will he choose to raise? He's generally been slow playing his monster hands, as we saw a little earlier with Chris Ferguson.
But Massa is no Chris Ferguson, and it may be that Tom will play it differently against the less experienced player.
Looks like he's reaching for the bigger priced chips, the more expensive ones.
Yeah, remember this is value for value, the same as cash. So it's like he's taking a big wad out of his wallet.
And he makes a very big raise. Andrew Feldman gets out of the way, and the action is back over to Massa. It's a tough spot, really.
Yeah. The shipping magnate, I'm sure, knows his way around a boardroom. He's also a successful poker player, certainly in terms of Japanese rankings. But playing against Tom Dwan is a whole different kettle of sushi.
Well, he's re-raising here. He's decided, I think I've got the best hand. $49,200 to call for Tom Dwan, who has the nuts. He's decided not to slow play this hand, and it looks as though it's paid off at this point. Massa still has outs to the river.
So Tom Dwan's going to be putting him either on a set or ace-king here. A big ace anyway.
Well, he's made an incredible call at the flop, and it has paid off. Right now, he's just trying to figure out how to get the most chips out of Massa. Massa still has a lot of outs. But right now, Durr is in the best position possible. And he makes a call, so choosing not to re-raise Massa right there. Massa still has a lot of money left in front of him. So Massa looking for a repeat. And the river is a king of hearts, so Tom Dwan has the nuts.
And if Tom Dwan was putting him on ace-king, he checks!
Wow, that is very courageous and gutsy poker from Tom Dwan. Checking there, risking a possible check from Massa behind him and not getting paid off on the river. And look at that, it's paid off. Massa picks up $100,000 in one chip and bets 70 of it.
Yeah, even though he'll get some change back from that plaque that's gone in, he's more or less committing himself.
Play moves all in.
And there it is, Tom Dwan pulling the trigger, Massa quickly calling, and look at the disgust in his face as he